Hello, my name is Asad, and most of you know me by the name of Asad Genius. And let me clarify one thing. This is not about me how genius I am, because I'm not. And second, I didn't attach this genius thing next to my name. It originally came from one of my teacher who used to call me by that name, and while I admit that, I used it every day. So I live in Karachi, Pakistan, trying to make films, working on it every day. And the reason for this video is to tell you all about my story and my love for films. So for this, you have to go with me a little back to know how it all started. So we were in 2012, I was in 8th standard, a little boy in the ending of analog world and rising of digital era. Not sure about you, but for me, it was like that. So one day I was in school and our principal came to our class during science period because science teacher was on leave, and he took all the students to the computer lab and played us a film, a science fiction film. It was my first science fiction film that I watched and I was just blown away by it. The story, the drama, acting, everything I love about it. And no, not that time I was like, yeah, now I know I wanted to be a filmmaker or an actor. At the time, our family and friends didn't go to cinema to watch new films because they were not really into it. And second, back then I don't have a computer or internet connection to know what was happening in the world of films. So yeah, watching a science fiction film was a big thing for me. And I thought about the film for weeks and days. And I still remember that day, how I was so sucked into that film that I didn't realize I was sitting in my classroom. By the way, the film was 2003, The Core. So after a few weeks, maybe a month, I forgot about the film and continued my daily routine until one day. I found a channel on television that broadcast Hollywood films, and the coincidence was The Core on the list that day. I don't have words how happy I was, but there is a problem. You need to vote for the film you want to watch. And if your desired film wins the majority vote, they played that film for you. I ran to my mother begging her to help me. Finally she agreed and voted for my films. I was so happy to see The Core again. Just 5 minutes are left, The Core was leading the chart. I was like, no one can stop me watching this film again. And in the last minute, the darkest hour wins the majority vote. My heart just broke and I switched off the TV. I was sitting sadly in my room and my younger brother watching me doing all these stupid things. He came to me and said, why can't we watch the film which is playing right now? I was like, no, I want to watch The Core. And he was like, come on, give it a chance. So he turned on the TV and we started to watching it together. In the beginning, I was sad because I want to watch The Core. But as the story started to build its momentum, I was like, I was sad. This film is also good. Yeah, I really enjoy watching this film. So after a few months, our mother got us a computer, and then I started to learn about films. How to write a story, how to film it, how to act in it, and alongside watching new films and learn from them. Yeah, that's how it all started. I am so honored to watch these great films from the best storytellers, directors, actors, cinematographers, and all the crew members who were really involved into making these films. I am very thankful to all of you.